Good evening, good people. Energized Coach coming to you today on this wonderful winter solstice. I want to wish everyone a happy winter solstice. The winter solstice starts in about 2 hours and 20 minutes from the time I'm recording this video. And so I want everybody to reflect and to think about what it is that the winter solstice will bring. It's the longest night, the shortest day of the year, the longest night of the year. And in 3 days, the days will start to get longer as we get closer to the spring equinox. As we are having a longer night, I want you to think about and reflect on some of the things that are to years to come. The New Year's will be here soon, and the Christmas season is starting for those who will be receiving their gifts and giving gifts and having a festive time. But one of the things to think about is, when you have your male child, you called your child the sun, and Christmas is the celebration of the birth of the sun. But to those who understand what the winter solstice is, because this is the longest night, that when in 3 days, the sun will start to be out or be showing itself on the planet Earth longer because of the time of the winter solstice going through its season and then ending, and then the season of the spring equinox will start. So in these 3 days, as we're waiting for the sun to start staying out longer and have a longer days, think about what it is that you're going to do, as some would believe it will be the birth of the sun. The sun is not going to be birthed. The sun has been around longer than anybody on this planet, because of course all life depends on the sun on the planet, that you will see the sun longer when the days or after these 3 days have passed. So something to think about as it occurs. The other thing is, as again, the winter solstice goes by and the spring about to come, is what it is that you are going to plant once the sun is creating conditions on the planet for the conditions for life. I mean, we talk about planting seeds for vegetables and fruits and the things that we like to eat. And of course, when it's time to harvest, to eat those. But there are other things that are going on in your life that I'm sure that you can probably consider changing, or seeds you could possibly be planting as you reflect on these 3 days and as the sun will be out longer on what it is that you can do. I mean, I've done videos on things regarding the circadian rhythm of the sleep-wake cycles and how it's impacted by the sun showing up during the day, and then when it goes down at night, the melatonin secretion from your pineal gland, allowing you to have this sleepiness so that you can sleep, get the needed rest, and get the restoration you need so that you can function and do what you need the next day. Also, the things I've been stating in regards to looking right directly into the sun of the secretions of serotonin, which is a feel-good hormone, what gives you the feeling of happiness and joy, something that you may need considering what it is that you may have done during this season of spending money on folks who may not be grateful for what it is that you're doing for them, those who aren't going to be happy for what it is that they expect to get and did not get it. And they may feel like, it's the end of the world because no one cared enough to spend money to be able to get them what it is that they wanted. And in some cases, maybe with what they needed. But if they realize what it is that they had in them, they would know that they have whatever is necessary to get whatever it is that they want or need. So again, just a reflection on the changing of the season, the fact that now we're leaving the fall equinox behind us. Today starts, again, in the time that I just told you, the start of the winter solstice and what it is that it is to bring. There are some folks who go places like at Stonehenge and celebrate the winter solstice. It was something that was always celebrated because of the celestial the celestial calendar that showed the start of the solstice was a celebration of those who didn't have the technology or understood how the calendars or the clocks work, so that they knew that this was indeed the start of the season, so that they know that now they knew within the next 3 months they will be able to do what is necessary. Some may even start now planting their seeds so that they can reap the harvest once it is time to reap that harvest. So I hope everybody's enjoying their time, enjoying their season. and hopefully that they get a chance to be able to appreciate this change of the season, because it's only going to last but for so long. But spring is coming, which means it will be changing the weather. It'll be a good time to be able to get outside, enjoy the weather, and spend time with your family, enjoying nature, spend some time grounding, receiving the energy from the planet that we have so been blessed with, and being able to do whatever it is that you want to do, enjoying the weather that you have been so blessed with. So in the meantime, appreciate what it is that you have, and may everything that you wish for come true in this season as we celebrate the winter solstice. Thank you very much. As Energized Coach, I appreciate you and love you. Peace.